Amid tensions with the Trudeau government over the presence of the anti-India extremist groups on Canadian soil, India and Canada have paused free trade talks. Now, according to media reports, the negotiations will resume only when the political rift between the two nations is settled. The development comes just days after Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi held talks with his Canadian counterpart Justin Trudeau on the sidelines of the G20 Summit in New Delhi. Now, according to sources, the Prime Minister had conveyed strong concerns about the presence of anti-India elements on Canadian soil. New Delhi had expressed that these elements were inciting violence against Indian diplomats and threatening the Indian community there. However, Canadian government's inaction against such elements has given rise to unease between the two nations. Reports suggest that Trudeau government's stance on India's concerns resulted in the fallout of the dialogue. Moreover, the G20 summit did not go quite according to plan for Trudeau. Justin Trudeau and his delegation's return was delayed by almost 2 days after a technical snag on board Canada's aircraft. As per sources, India offered services of aircraft Air India to the Trudeau-led delegation, but the Canadian side chose to wait for the backup aircraft. India-Canada free trade negotiations were progressing well before the sudden pause. Both countries had held a dozen of bilateral meetings to materialize the agreement. The 9th round of talks were held this year from July 12th to 21st in a virtual format. The two countries had so far discussed trade matters related to goods, trade remedies, rules of origin, origin procedures, services, institutional and core provision. On the other hand, Canadian Trade Minister is postponing a trade mission to India planned for October. Only about 4 months ago, the two nations said they aim to seal an initial trade agreement this year. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.